Supreme Master Qinghai Vegan shared the valuable benefits of a celibate lifestyle for both spiritual practice and personal life.
你越修，你越想自己独立。所以很多修行者他们都在山上一个人啊，一个小草屋、木屋、草屋啦啊，或是土屋啦啊，他们也高兴快乐啊。不过不是说丢开世界，不是这样意思啊。意思我们要独立一个人，能够专心、快乐啊，可以专心啊，可以自在，就比较可以想多事情，是吗？有时候你们一个人想比较通，是吗？
If they don't have karma to get married or children and all that, just have a simple job, they can always go inward, yeah, whenever, yeah. To live alone, you can control your life easier.
Yes.
And you won't be influenced by anything, by other partners, karma or their own opinion. Sometimes their opinion is lower than yours, and they drag you down also, yeah?
Yes.
But if you are just single and have just a normal job, and then in the free time you just eat your meal, and then you meditate and live your life as simple as possible, then you will be more and more in tune with everything, more in tune with nature.
Especially, she also reminded her disciples, who seriously practice spirituality, about another important aspect if they wish to advance further in their practice and wisdom.
Every time you have sex with your opposite or same sex, every time you do that, it will take you 5 weeks minimum to recover your diluted power. Did you hear that? Every time, 5 weeks long to recover whatever you had before. Anything you say enjoyable in this world, it comes with a price. 5 weeks long. That is if you don't do any more of this sexual activity during 5 weeks. Otherwise, you even sink further, sinking. Can never make up for it. So much power that you acquire through meditation, through master blessing, through heaven's protective grace, going down the drain. This is the most misunderstood, the most abused, element in our human life. So I hope now it's all clear to you why in our practice I advise you to taper off, slow down, okay? Control. Now you got it? Otherwise you lose too much. You lose too much power. It's a pity. And you can only keep your head above water. And that's a pity, because you could go higher. Seeing bigger things, learning better wisdom. Then you have to even take it from me. Okay? And you can help the world. You can help many people, whomever you want to help.
In fact, many of her disciples, those who sincerely pursue the Kuan Yin method, a meditation practice focused on the inner heavenly light and sound, have also realized the profound benefits of being single, which have positively impacted both their daily lives and spiritual journeys. One common theme mentioned by almost everyone is that you do not really feel lonely when you are alone. Instead, being single makes it easier to listen to our own heart, pursue what we truly want to do with our lives, have more free time to serve the world, make friends, and most importantly, become more connected to God.
I've always wanted to be single ever since I got initiated many years ago. At that time, I felt such deep love from Master, from God, that I wanted to make my life a life of service and to elevate my spiritual level as much as possible. Therefore, I prayed to God that I will remain single, and I've been blessed that that is the case. Over the years, I've never felt lonely being single. I always feel Master's presence and God's presence in my life, and I feel full of love inside. I never feel lonely. When you're in a relationship, you not only have to be concerned with that one person, but that person's family and friends, and that can take a lot of time. I do value the time that I have with family and friends, but when I'm by myself, I notice more the subtle messages that come from within. That is very precious to me because I feel like that is my personal conversation with Master, with God.
When you are single, you don't feel lonely because you feel very good and well connected with God. Whoever is connected to God never feel lonely.
I don't feel very lonely as a single, actually. It's nice. I'm a college student and I live completely alone. And I actually do enjoy having a lot of free time to pursue things. You know, being single, I've been single for a while. And I feel like I have so much time now to give back to the community and so much time to engage in that service and then also meditate more, which is very important and key to the whole thing because I think if I meditated less, I think my life would just fall apart. When I live alone, you know, in my dorm, in my single dorm, it's like my own little world in a way, my own little cave if I needed to take a break from the world. I juggle my responsibilities, the meditation, and the community service. So I'm in a good spot right now. I feel like I found a good balance of these three main pursuits that I have. I can say as a single, it's nice to be able to do what I know in my heart is right and just go for it.
Those who are married also share their views and some interesting insights on this matter.
Every time after the retreat, you always hope that, when I get home, I'm going to dedicate 24/7 again. But as soon as you get home, there's so much responsibility you have that you weren't able to do it. I always wish that I would have more time to dedicate to the spiritual practice.
I've always wished for more time for spiritual practice. I am forever thankful to God for a happy marriage and a loving family. However, marriage comes with a price. It's a full-time 24-hour job, especially when you have children. It seems endless sometimes. So from my perspective, I can see the benefits of being a celibate, especially considering the time constraints in a marriage. Choosing celibacy allows individuals to have more time to themselves. As a result, they can dedicate more time for important things like spiritual practice. That's likely why the saints from the past have chosen celibacy.